folks, it is 3:05 p.m. In Florida, and I just got home. Me and my wife were did a little hike. My baby daughter's first hike. We didn't go very far because we were out there at like 9:30 in the morning, and we didn't think the mosquitoes would be too bad. The heat was fine. It was a little hot, but it was the mosquitoes that, you know, like my wife would walk a little bit behind me carrying my daughter in this sling kind of thing, and I would turn around and look at him, and there would be like mosquitoes like a couple mosquitoes on my daughter's leg, and we were like, all right, nah, fuck this. Maybe when it gets colder out there. But what's going on, guys? Beck, what's up, man? I wonder what creepy super chat we might get today. Are you the double agent? Is it you, Beck? Is it you? Charles Wundy, Alex, why haven't I switched over to the screen? There we go. Bingo bongo. Alex Godsey, Charles Wundy, Halo Rook, Monster Slayer, Warhorse 551. Are you also Stormtrooper 551? Kylo Ren, Dawson's Universe. I like the Universe. That's kind of neat. That would be a good play on words for somebody that's like a me monster, you know? Oh, it's your universe. We are all in your universe. What's up, Fred? But one and all, welcome to the live stream. This is probably a little different than... I don't know. I usually don't stream. Sometimes I stream on the weekends. It's usually later. But I am trying to... I'm trying to kind of change things up here and there. Yeah. Did the new update drop? I have no idea. I really don't know. I didn't have to download an update when I launched the game. Hold on, give me 1 second. I am going to post this on Instagram. I never do that. I need to start doing that, right? It's very stupid of me not to tell people that I'm going to be going live. Okay, this is very entertaining live streaming, right? Listening to me post something on Instagram. It's posted. All right, cool. Let's go. I wasn't able to get a extraction match yesterday, so let's see. So my plan, guys, is to actually try to stream every single day. I think there's an hour every single day that I can squeeze in a stream. So that's kind of my goal. Bug fix patch was like 930 megs on the PC. Was that today? Huh. I don't think I was able to, or I don't think I had to download anything unless it automatically download. Well, Origin wasn't uploaded or launched. Weird. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Ewok Hunt's back. Oh, what's up, Greedo? Are you upset with all the episode 9 haters and everything going around the community, Nick? No, it doesn't upset me. There's so much, like, hyperbole. There's so much exaggerations. You know, people, I don't know. I've learned to just kind of, I enjoy the things that I enjoy. I don't enjoy the things that I don't enjoy. And everything else is bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to I don't know. What really does kind of, it doesn't upset me, but it boggles my mind is how people can be upset about certain things with modern Star Wars when the past Star Wars trilogies kind of did the same exact thing. I don't know. No, I'm not upset at all. I'm not upset at all. I'm over here doing my own thing, having fun. I honestly don't give a flying fuck what anybody else thinks of anything that I like or dislike. Neither should you guys, right? Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Listen to yourself. Don't listen to any other YouTuber. Make your own goddamn opinions. What does drive me crazy, man, is you'll watch like a YouTube video or you'll hear somebody say a phrase or something like that, and then all of a sudden that phrase becomes the parroted phrase of the week. That happens so often with especially YouTubers and channels that kind of feed the fire of like frustration and anger and division. You know what I mean? It's very, very interesting. It's just like, it's like the phrase of the week. Somebody says something and then everybody else just parrots it. Did you hear? I don't know. It's very strange. don't understand the world. Greedo said I had to. What's that? What's that? The fandom might unify when we get a new trilogy with no expectations. Beck. I don't know. I kind of don't think the fandom will ever be like one cohesive, unified thing. I think Star Wars is kind of destined to forever be a generational, like a forever, just kind of like have a generation gap. You know what I mean? Like, my generation loved the original trilogy. Some people liked the prequels, but most people didn't. At least from my perspective and the folks that I know. Oh shit! I didn't mean to throw that. Most people of a younger age, or an older age rather, seem to not, at least the vocal folks seem to not really like this sequel trilogy. But every single young person that I talk to in my real life loves the sequel trilogy. It is their Star Wars, you know? So I don't know if it's ever going to be unified. We'll see. What game mode is this? Connor, it is Extraction. Extraction. What's up, Neon? Star Wars Ramblings. What's up, man? Rage bait. That's what the internet is. The internet is like rage bait. That is an interesting and very appropriate word I've never heard used. I like that, rage bait. Yeah, the internet and media as a whole is like rage bait, as Andy said, and like who can write the best SEO video title. Just mash up a bunch of fucking words and yeah, a bunch of words and a bunch of catchphrases and yeah. Oh, nice, there we go. I'm 17 years old and absolutely hate Disney Star Wars. Well, obviously there are exceptions to what I have, what I'm talking about. And guess what? I said I was talking about my the people in my real life. So that's what's always funny, man. Like, there's always, well, I don't know. Obviously, there's exceptions. It's every single time I speak or tweet, do I have to say, obviously people don't like these movies. Obviously, there's valid criticism. Obviously, there's exceptions to the norm. Obviously, blah blah blah. It's like, just yeah, fuck. I think 9. Oh shit. Oh damn it! I thought I was gonna get him. Oh, I did get him. How am I at the top? Oh, now I'm not. I'm not too sure how far I am from Volusia County. I'm not too sure. Golden Saber. I think 9 needs to be one part only. It's the final Skywalker trilogy. It would be weird to divide the last chapter in two. Fred. Yeah, I don't know where that rumor came from. It's kind of funny though, because months ago, I mean months and months and months ago, probably a month after The Last Jedi came out, I was talking on a few live streams and saying, you know what, I could see Disney doing the whole final chapter of Harry Potter thing, final chapter of Hunger Games thing, final chapter of Twilight thing, where they split the last book up, the last movie, into 2 different movies. I could see them doing that. And then, lo and behold, a bunch of YouTubers, now I'm not saying they got it from me, it's kind of a given, like it's almost, anybody could have guessed it, right? But now it's the big rumor, and there's no validity in the rumor whatsoever. It's funny, man, if you trace back a lot of these rumors, they lead nowhere. They lead to like either a YouTuber or some anonymous person on 4chan posting. Okay. I mean, it is fucking, I don't understand the gullibility of some people. It's the same way with like, there's some people on Reddit who are claiming to be secret, like super top secret government agents, and they're posting on Reddit as like they're leaking information. It is obviously the most bullshit thing ever, but there is a ton of people that are buying it. And I don't understand the gullibility of human beings. It blows me the fuck away. Blows me the fuck away. The sequence in the movie seemed visually emotional, but not emotional in the sense of events that happened. Oh, shit, maybe you guys were talking about something else. I'm 28 and I love it. I didn't get defensive about older fans' comment. Yeah, there you go. You're 28. 28, 28, 28. The sequel trilogy is good because it breaks the mold. Yeah, that's one of the things that I appreciate. Well, The Force Awakens certainly didn't, right? That was the mold. The Last Jedi I appreciate for numerous reasons, but yeah, I'm a fan of Rian Johnson's work before The Last Jedi, and I appreciated what he did. Hashtag not real Star Wars fan. What's up, Luke? Good to see you, man. How do you do today, me hearties? Maybe if I read that a different way, it would sound better. Oh, yikes. Boom. I don't understand why Disney didn't film the movies by the books and comics. Is that what you meant? Well, that's not what Star Wars is, man. Star Wars isn't based off of books. Star Wars is originality. Star Wars is original stories, you know? That's why I didn't really care for Solo that much. It felt like a paint-by-numbers, you know, Star Wars book. It felt like the first Star Wars movie that might as well have been transcribed from a Star Wars book, you know? I didn't really like it for that reason. Wizard drop top smoking, no cooking the... Alright. Don't know what that means.
More diaper money. You need to understand film production better. If you think it would have been announced is going to be 2 parts. You need to understand film production better. It would have been announced already.
Oh, it absolutely would have been announced. Absolutely. Star Wars Ramblings, thank you so much, Mr. Andy, for the very generous Super Chat donation. I greatly appreciate it. First Super Chat donation and channel support of the stream, Mr. Star Wars Ramblings. If you guys didn't know... oh, one sec.
Fly casual. I don't know.
I keep thinking
Why is the robot... Oh my god, now Caretaker, the secret is out that if you type a shitload of characters, the robot will just read them as SSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSSssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssssss And everybody, go check out his channel. He's a very knowledgeable Star Wars YouTuber. That's not just because he just gave me diaper money. That's because we've had podcasts together. We've played games together. I think you're on the HelloGreedo recommended Star Wars YouTuber. You're on like all the positive Star Wars YouTube tweets too. Positive Star Wars is, I think it's a mislead. I'll talk about that in a second. But Star Wars Ramblings, thank you so much for the super chat. More diaper money, also soapbox moment. If you think episode 9 is going to be 2 parts, you need to understand film production better. It would have been announced already. 100%. I 100% agree with that. Yeah, there is no way. I mean, we're getting the movie in like less than a year and a half. And I think we would have already known that it was split up into 2 parts. Unless, Andy, unless it was this big twist. Like, there was a huge to-be-continued moment at the end of episode 9, and they were able to keep it under wraps, you know, like loose lips sync film productions. I don't think that's true at all. Well, yeah. If it was true, can you imagine all the rumor baits YouTube channels that would say, see, I was right about this one thing. See, I was right about this one thing out of 300 things that I've talked about in the past 4 years. But Andy, thank you so much, man. And no, I completely agree. If it was a 2-parter, we would have already known. They've already said that this is the final chapter of the Skywalker saga. I don't think they're in the business of kind of, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen. And I wouldn't want it to happen either. I would prefer just kind of 3 trilogies, 3 parts each, you know. But it would be kind of neat to have a rounded off 10. I don't know. But I appreciate it, Andy. Diaper money. She's in 2s now. She's up to 2s. Caretaker wanted. I keep thinking today is Sunday. That happens to me all the time, man. Like, I am my own schedule. I work on the weekends with Greedo and non-Greedo stuff, like photography stuff as well. And yeah, I never know what day it is, what date it is. There's really nothing like, I don't have a schedule that continuously, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just kind of feel like, there's no point in counting the days. But I appreciate that caretaker one. That happens to me all the time. And then when you don't know, when you, oh, one sec. Never, Luke. Yeah, Jabe? That was weird why the robot said it like that. Luke, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, shit. There we go. Give me one sec, but yeah, caretaker, that was weird. When it isn't Sunday and you think it's Sunday and it's actually Saturday, it's such a good feeling, right? But yeah. Luke says, I wonder when people are going to wise up to the fact that insider information leaks, quote-unquote insider information leaks, just don't happen with Disney unless they want to. No one cares about leaking enough to lose their job over it. Yeah, that's always what's funny to me. Like, what, a Disney employee, a Lucasfilm employee is risking losing their job to help a YouTuber make a couple bucks. You know what I mean? Like, it's... But, Luke, I honestly don't think anybody will ever wise up to it. There's always going to be... I mean, look at other media facets, right? That continue to... that spew bullshit, that just, conspiratorial nonsense, with no valid, facts or evidence whatsoever. That has slowly but surely, dropped into the realm of the entertainment, world. You know? I mean, the YouTube world, the YouTube Star Wars world is chock full of that shit. Oh, a Lucasfilm employee, or a Pinewood Studio employee, or a Disney employee told you, a YouTuber from fucking Idaho. I don't know any YouTuber that's from Idaho. I'm just saying Idaho is the first thing that came to mind. A YouTuber from Idaho. Now there's gonna be a YouTuber that's from Idaho. Everybody's gonna be like, HelloGreedo's talking shit to you. But oh, they're risking losing their jobs to help you. Interesting. But no, Luke, honestly, I think there will always be an audience for that kind of stuff. That crazy speculative, no evidence nonsense. Because there's a lot of gullible people out there that will believe anything that's said by anyone, and it's kind of fucking scary. That's like one of the scariest things about the modern world is we have so much information at our fingertips. The world is at our fingertips. We can look anything up. We can know anything that has ever been known by a human forever and ever in our existence. But people don't look into things, and people just believe things on face value, you know? It's scary. That's scary as shit. Scary as shit. Real leaks come from Idaho, confirmed. Idaho. Potatoes. And Star Wars leaks. This game sucks. Well, constructive. Can you imagine just going on a live stream? Like a Destiny 2 live stream, and just saying, this game sucks. What would you think of Disney doing alternate timeline films, like the Empire winning the battle of... Ooh. Oh, shit. Damn it, Alex, damn it. I think it would be unnecessary, but it's a possibility. Maybe not movies. Maybe not movies. But I think alternate timeline stuff would be really interesting for books and comics and stuff like that. Not that I want it, you know, there's kind of... There's enough stories to tell in the linear timeline that we currently have with the events that actually happen. But that's a really cool idea. I would love that in video game form, even. You know, video game form. But I don't know if Disney will ever do something like that. They seem to be like very, very maybe strict is the wrong word, but very, very just calculated with their forward progression of their canon and how things are just constantly checked, and you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. I would love a video game like that. That's definitely, you know, I've always said that video games should be about fun. Not every video game needs to adhere to canon or, you know, that kind of shit. Let's just have some fun with video games.
Rebel forces assemble around the carrier.
I am the only one that lately complained about the background music in your video. I really want you to change it. The music has become a reason why I not watch your videos anymore. That's fine. I make the things that I want. I mean, I appreciate you being honest, but man, I've been doing this for 7 years now. The channel has evolved quite a bit. I change music up all the time. If some music at negative 30 decibels is gonna make you not watch my channel, so be it. But I gotta stay true to what I want to make. But I appreciate your honesty. I hope they continue to add more live action Star Wars TV. I think that's kind of where that's where some really, really interesting stories can be told. Because what the new I think this is just a rumor, but the new show with Jon Favreau is going to be a 10-parter. Yeah, I mean, that's 10 hours of TV opposed to 2 hours of a movie, you know. So I think there's going to be a lot of interesting stories to come out of Star Wars television, whether it be animated or the Jon Favreau show. Jared Pearson, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support. It's good to see you, man. I greatly appreciate that. The robot Reddit, and I'm going to read it too. The robot Reddit in its echoey voice that it's been doing for whatever reason. I keep feeling like the robot's just gonna stop doing that, but without me doing something, the robot's not gonna stop doing that. But Jared, thank you so much, man. Yo, right back to you. Is Extraction a permanent game mode now? Anybody? Player 3 Productions. Yes, yeah, I think it is. Yep. Because Kessel is a permanent map, and Kessel is only available on Blast and Extraction, I believe. So yeah, they're keeping Extraction for sure. It might be my favorite game mode in the game. I like the stages of it, the structure of it. I wish we had more maps for it though. It's just Kessel and what else? Shit, what is it? Kessel and I can't remember what the other map is. I'm in my pants eating a sandwich. I really miss Carrie Fisher. She was so funny. That is one of the weirdest structured things. I'm in my pants eating a sandwich. I miss Carrie Fisher. Yeah, me too. I wish I had a sandwich. I just had a half of a buffalo chick. Oh, Jabba's Palace. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Luke, I don't know if you're still here. I meant to take a picture of my wings last night and tweet it and say so many birds, so many birds. But yeah, me and my wife split 20 wings last night and they were so goddamn good. I've just been on a wing kick lately, man. So good. What if Naboo Hangar was added for Extraction? That would be so awesome. Like a boss. Yeah. I think that was I think Elliot from Battlefront Updates recently tweeted that, saying that's Naboo Extraction would be awesome, and I agree. And get to the hangar, you know, that would be probably one of the best Extraction maps we could have. But Extraction is one of those kind of game modes that I wish had a little more, you know, more maps, a little more, because this one I think is one of the best game modes. As much as I dislike linear, you know, the continued linear game modes that they've always come out with. Extraction is one that, you know, keeps me coming back and playing. I'm kind of over Galactic Assault, to tell you the truth. And I'm kind of more in the mood for smaller game modes. That being said, like, the one thing that I'm most excited for in this game is the large-scale, non-linear game mode that's going to be coming down soon. I think fall is when they said, right? Fall. I think. Will Thompson, yeah, I like it. I've listened to some of the Interstellar soundtrack a little bit when I was writing a few videos, actually. Yeah. Yeah. What about an anthology movie for poor old Snoke, Supreme Leader Snoke? Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of excited for. I guarantee eventually we'll have a Snoke either book series or comic series, which that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to. You know. I appreciate that, Glenn K. Extraction could probably use some campaign maps like Vardos or Solace Factory. That's true. Hopefully we'll eventually get some Clone Wars Extraction maps. Yeah, I'm not holding my breath for a lot of stuff coming with Extraction. I mean, these two maps might be the only Extraction maps we get, you know. After Geonosis and the large-scale game mode, I don't know how many new maps and stuff like that we'll be getting. I have no idea. I don't know. Do you think Star Wars is dying, or it just seems like it because there is nothing new coming out until 2019? No. No, Star Wars Star Wars is honestly, like, in terms of things being made, it's more alive than ever. I mean, really. Wow, that guy was a roly-poly. Oh, I got killed from behind. No. Star Wars, why would you think that? 2019. I mean, 1983 to 1999, that's 16 years we didn't have any Star Wars. 2005 to 2015, that's 10 years we didn't have any Star Wars. And actually, the time between films nowadays is a lot less than it used to be. Well, a year less than it used to be. I mean, 2015, 2017, 2019. Originally, it was 3 years. 77, 1980, and 1983, you know. And we're having movies between them, so I don't understand the whole Star Wars is dead thing. It's kind of like when I see those articles or those YouTube titles, it's just the most obvious, as Andy said, rage bait bullshit. It just is silly.
The large-scale mode can't come soon enough.
Avenging Archangel, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. The large-scale game mode can't come soon enough. That is a very true statement. I have been wanting a, well, shit. 2015 Battlefront came out, right? Battlefront 2015 came out. I initially, when I was making news videos about that game before the game came out, and oh, what's that?
If Star Wars was on its deathbed, 5-day celebrations.
Right, absolutely. Star Wars, Andy, thank you so much, man, for the super chat and the channel support. Give me one sec. Give me one sec. But Avenging, yeah, like when I was leading into 2015 Battlefront, I was saying I want Star Wars to be literally a copy and paste, a clone of a Battlefield game. I want that huge maps, capture points, in and out of vehicles. I thought that would be the best thing. And then I was pretty bummed out when it wasn't that. You know, everything was very, very linear. Same thing with this game. But now we have the large-scale game mode coming out. Large-scale non-linear game mode coming out. And I hope it's everything that I've been waiting for. My expectations, I'm keeping them a little subdued and in check, you know? But I really hope, man, we're able to hop in and out of vehicles. I really hope but I don't think that's going to happen. I really hope there's multiple capture points, and I hope it really does feel like a Battlefield game, but in the Star Wars universe. And I think the biggest thing, Avenging, for that to for it to feel that way is the new squad system. And I guarantee they made the new squad system because the large-scale game mode. Because, you know, I'm hoping at least that it's going to be very similar to Battlefield, where you could spawn on like a squad leader maybe. So they probably implemented something like that to kind of accommodate more fast-paced gameplay on a huge map, you know? But yeah, I appreciate that, Avenging. I'm pumped for it. I'm very, very excited for. And Star Wars Ramblings, if Star Wars was on its deathbed, 5-day celebration tickets wouldn't have sold out in like a week. Yeah, that's very true. It's interesting, like, what were the solo box office numbers a little dismal, I guess, from what I've heard. I haven't looked into the numbers or anything. But, you know, were they dismal, or are we just not used to Star Wars movies not having that huge of a box office pull? You know what I mean? There is, without a doubt, some validity to, I think, people's excitement for Star Wars movies being less than they were in the past, because, you know, we're getting more Star Wars stuff. We're just not used to it. We're, you know, a Star Wars movie every year since 2015. We're just not used to it. So our excitement doesn't, our hype meter doesn't have time to build up and build up and build up and burst. So do people think Star Wars is dead because of that? No, I think that's silly. I think Star Wars is just different nowadays. Certainly not dead. I don't know. I don't know how anybody. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, it's thriving. And oh shit! Oh, damn it! Damn it! What's funny is, like, I say stuff like that. Of course you would say that. You have a Star Wars channel. I started this channel 4 years before there were any new Star Wars. Like, alright. I don't know. People do a really good job spinning narratives. People do a really good job, like, yeah, spinning narratives and putting words in people's mouths and kind of caricaturizing other YouTubers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's weird. That's weird. Is Palpatine fixed, or or still have some bugs? Alex, I'm pretty sure Palpatine's back in. I don't follow the news or the updates that closely, man, but I'm pretty sure he's back in, and unless they change something within the like couple days, but yeah, I'm not too sure about any bugs and stuff like that. Is Kylo Ren your favorite? Oh shit, your favorite character to play as? Fury. What's up, Fury? I don't know. I haven't really played as a hero much in the past, like, 4 months, I would say. Like, honestly, I've just been sticking to, like, Blast, Extraction, and Strike. Kylo Ren was my favorite for a while, and then I started, and then Darth Maul was my favorite for a while, and then Finn became my favorite for a little bit, because his, like, honing shot, I think it's called, is just out of control, unless they've nerfed it recently, but, damn it. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite. Oh, I would say probably Han Solo is my favorite to play as, because I don't, when it comes to, like, hero characters, I don't really like to play as lightsaber-wielding characters. I prefer, kind of long-range blaster characters. Just my, better fits my style of gameplay, you know? Oh, that's funny, Andy. Andy said, Star Wars Rambling said, I had a dude ask me if I would get hurt financially if Star Wars disappeared. I Omega lulled. I'd save money if they stopped making Star Wars. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny. If Star Wars disappeared, I probably would be just doing other stuff on YouTube. You know, that's kind of how I look at it. Like, people say, what would you do if Star Wars didn't exist? Well, I'd probably make a YouTube channel about something else. Oh, nice. Woo, shit. Avenging Archangel, thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the channel today, man. I know yesterday you went and saw Christopher Robin. Oh, let me read your robot first. Last super chat, gonna watch Mission Impossible Fallout. Now, Christopher Robin was fantastic, and the movie 8th Grade was great too. 8th grade? 8th grade. 8th grade. Sorry, team. I'm very curious what this is. 8th grade. 13-year-old Kayla endures the tidal wave of contemporary suburban adolescence as she makes her way through the last week of middle school. the end of her thus far disastrous 8th grade year. Interesting. I've never heard of this. Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham. Why does this guy look familiar? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a YouTuber. Oh, where have I seen this guy before? I think he was on CBS Sunday Morning. They did a little story about him, or maybe it was... Interesting. Interesting. Wow, it has a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. Interesting. I've never heard of this. It seems like one of those quirky movies. I'll have to check that out. 94 minutes? Perfect. Perfect 94 minutes. But Avenging, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. I greatly appreciate it. And enjoy Mission Impossible Fallout. I want to see that pretty bad. I'm going to play some Galactic Assault. I haven't played Galactic Assault in forever. But I appreciate that, Avenging, and I'm glad you enjoyed Christopher Robin. I'll probably wait to see that until, like, my daughter's old enough to watch it in a couple years, you know? Because all the, you know, the blood and gore and cursing and sex in Christopher Robin, and she can't handle that yet. I've got a scoop, but you guys have a good one. Thanks for a stream, Greedo. Peace. Take it easy, Luke. I appreciate you tuning in today, man. It's good to see you. And be safe in the air. Be safe in the air. Mission Impossible Fallout 76. Oh, my buddy texted me like 30 minutes ago. Told me that well, actually, he texted me again, but I can't read it right now for some reason. He texted me and they said they uploaded some Fallout 76 thing. Was it not a convention, but not a panel, but what was it, like a, I don't know. I'll have to look at that. West Virginia Mountain Mama, there you go. What do you think of the new Planet of the Apes movies, Greedo? Halo Rook. I've liked all of them. I've liked all of them. They've been, well, they're some of the most visually impressive movies ever made, in terms of, like, capturing, turning humans into apes. Like, I mean, it's incredible. What's up, Hugo? Good to see you, man. Oh, one sec. Let me, see if I can take down this speeder. Nope. Boom. Nope. Wow, that is a son of a bitch to take down. Hugo, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. Good evening, Greedo. Just popping by. Hope you're okay. Hope you're doing well, too. Yeah, Hugo, me and my wife and my little baby daughter went to a little regional park today. Did a little hike. It was a short hike. It was her first hike. So we kind of cut it short because there were so many mosquitoes, Hugo. It was insane. We would look at my daughter in the sling, and she'd have like 2 mosquitoes on her, and we were like, all right, it's time to go. It's Florida, and it's marshy, and just too much. But we are going up to the mountains in about 3 weeks, and we're gonna do a lot of hiking. We're gonna be like in Grandfather Mountain area, North Carolina. Got a cabin. Pretty excited about that. Gonna do a lot of hiking with my daughter in like, you know, wear her in the sling and stuff like that. It is very difficult for me to say that I'm, you know, I don't know. I think I'm at my most happiest when I'm outside, like kayaking, hiking, on trips like that, you know. Love it, and I hope I instill that sense of adventure and curiosity in my daughter. And she goes on fun-ass trips with her friends. I hope so. But I appreciate that, Hugo. Good to see you, man. And take care. Oh. How's your 401k coming, Greedo? I don't know. You'd have to talk to my wife about all that. I'm a dummy. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that grenade. See? I'm a dummy. Yes, benevolent veteran. Yep. Probably one more. Just one more. And that's why we developed these cutting-edge contraptions called buildings. Brrr. Signed to Chicagoan. Brrr. I would recommend going to Norway if you're going to hike. You don't need more than a jacket. Trustable banana. Yeah, I've always wanted to go to Norway just because that's where a lot of my ancestry is from. I think that would be such a fun trip. I'm not much of a seafood eater though, and I heard, you know, obviously Norway primarily, I believe, seafood. You should talk in the patron chat and the Discord server more often, my dude. Love your vids, by the way. WD and yo, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I wish I had more time. I know it's the constant. It's not an excuse. I guess it is technically an excuse, but it's not a bullshit excuse. Like when I'm not laying on the ground or walking around and playing with my daughter and changing diapers and feeding her, and I mean, I never thought I would be this busy with a baby. I know that sounds dumb to any parents out there, but I honestly didn't think I would be. When I'm not doing that, I'm either writing videos, making videos, or streaming. Like, I need to fire up Discord, even if it's just to say, like, 1 or 2 words a day. But it's really hard to find time to do a goddamn thing. I'm not complaining, though. I'm not complaining. But yeah, in the future, you know, she'll start taking longer naps, man. And I think that's when I'll utilize... I'll start streaming some during the day and maybe hop in and play some like PUBG or something like that with patrons again, like I used to. But yeah, hopefully. Whale beef, if that's something interesting. Huh. Whale beef. I'm curious what whale tastes like. Would it taste like fish? I don't know if I would want to eat a whale. It's just... I don't know. I could become a vegetarian. I think, well, if somebody was there to prepare my meals, you know, I think I could become a vegetarian. Like yesterday, me and my wife split 20 wings, and I sat back and I was like, this is 10 birds. 10 birds. I'm eating pieces from 10 different creatures. Kind of weird when you think about it, no? TLJ was my favorite modern Star Wars movie, hides from salty fans. Cade26. This is not like other places on the internet, Cade. Your opinion is welcome. You can like TLJ. I liked TLJ. You can dislike TLJ. There's parts that I didn't like in TLJ. Everybody's... I have to say that, like, this live stream chat, even my comment section, when I look at my comment section or my live stream chat, compared to other comment sections and live stream chats, everybody is very fucking cool. Very fucking cool. And I appreciate that. Do you think Rian Johnson's trilogy will still happen? ESPN 23. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. Absolutely. Less think, more eat. Fury. Chow down. You know, obviously, if we didn't have things so easy, I would not even give a shit. That's the thing. Like, oh, I'm gorging myself on French fries, beer, and wings, and then, you know, if I didn't live where I live and we didn't have just an abundance of nonsense, so much that we just waste so much, I would not give a shit about those 10 fucking birds. What graphics card do you use? Winged Goonie. It's down in the video description, I believe. An R9 oh my god, I'm not good with hardware, man. An R9 390, is that correct? Let me scroll down and look. Yeah, all my specs are down in the video description. I think, yeah. Yeah, R9 390. So I built my PC right before Battlefront 2015 came out, so my hardware, yeah, basically, I built my stuff back then, so there's really nothing that, there's no games or anything that hiccup right now, and I think that's because In a way, my stuff is a little future-proofed. But most, I don't know. Consoles hold everything back. Consoles hold everything back. I can't envision a time in the near future where I'm going to upgrade anything. Other than RAM, I might buy more RAM. Oh, absolutely, Beck. Oh, I agree. I agree. That's what plants. Yeah. Well, one sec. Beck, thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. If the off chance, on the off chance that 9 flops like Solo, what happens to Star Wars? Also, you're still eating living things, beings, even as a vegan plant. Lives matter. Oh. Nice. Hugo, one sec, Beck. I'm just gonna say bye to my man, Hugo. I'm gonna see if my supper dinner tea is ready. See you again soon, everyone. Take it easy, man. What am I having tonight? Oh, we're making kebabs. Chicken, peppers, mushrooms, onions, kebabs on the grill. And I bought some Pacifico Cerveza from Mexico. Some imported Mexican beer. I have a growler of a local beer called 1901. The brewery is called Bold City Brewery. It's probably my favorite brewery in Jacksonville just because super low key. It's kind of like an older crowd. It's a big ass like warehouse and it's just people hanging out. But they have a beer called 1901 and it's like a dark, it's kind of like a porter, but it's kind of smoky, and the reason behind that is because 1901 it was the year of the great like Jacksonville fire, so it's named after that fire. But Hugo, have a good night, man. Fill that belly. And Beck, what happens to Star Wars if 9 flops? I don't know what is considered a flop. I don't really. I'm kind of like Alex from Star Wars Explained. He's constantly said, you know, he's never really paid attention to the box office or anything like that. And I made a video about box office stuff in the past. It is interesting, but it's not something that interests me that much. In historic terms, it does, but like day to day, which movie made more, if a movie flopped or not, I don't really care. What happens to Star Wars, though? I don't think much happens. I think they're going to keep making the Star Wars movies that they've always been making. I think they're going to continue making the TV shows, the comics, and the books and stuff like that, because realistically, it's probably one of the, even if 9 flops, it's still one of the most profitable franchises that they have, without a doubt, you know? Shit. One sec. Damn it. Yeah, and not to mention, maybe they would change up their plans for future installments. Like, I think it would be kind of neat to do a lot of low-budget Star Wars stuff and not have everything be like a quarter or $500,000 or $1 billion budget, right? Why, that was weird. A TIE fighter and a skirt. Cool. Did you guys see that? How cool would it be to have like these smaller, low-budget Star Wars movies for like $15 million, hire some independent kind of smaller directors with really creative visions. I think that would be really neat. Really neat. I don't think that'll ever happen. But I don't know, Beck. What happens? I really don't know. I can't. I mean, if it flops, I just can't. I don't know. I can't really picture it. I know people talked about TLJ's like earnings and stuff like that, which they certainly weren't bad. But I think in terms of, if you look at all Star Wars movies that have ever been released, right? The Phantom Menace had a huge opening weekend, a huge opening whatever, and then the Attack of the Clones was a lot less. Revenge of the Sith was a lot less. That's just kind of the history with Star Wars movies through and through. That's probably the history with a lot of like trilogies too. I don't know. But no, Beck, you're absolutely right about the whole you're eating living things even if you're a vegan. Completely, absolutely. And there's a lot of interesting stuff about plants that we're learning. Like plants, if there's certain plants that if you play the sounds of like insects, like munching on leaves, right? Like if you play the sound of insects eating leaves around certain plants, they will change their flavor profile. It's really interesting. Also, and this is true, I think, with most plants that they tested this with, if you play the sound of running water or water, you know, some kind of stream or something like that, the sound of a stream near a plant, the roots of that plant will go towards the sound of the water. How fascinating is that? That's really interesting. So yeah, I think it's yeah. And if something is destroying a tree or a plant over here, and there's plants and trees being eaten and devoured, like I don't know, like quarter of a million miles, maybe not that far, but in succession they will start to all kind of like all start to either change their flavor profile or kind of other defense mechanisms in a way, you know. It's all really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. I don't know, all that kind of shit fascinates me. So yeah, plants, I think it's like everything. You know, in the past people were like, oh, animals aren't smart. Oh, animals don't feel pain. Oh, animals don't care about their young. Oh, dummies. I think it's going to be very similar with plants. And then everybody's going to have some, like, huge ethical dilemma on their hands. Because we're going to find out that plants are like this super organism that are way smarter than we ever thought they were. Be interesting. Oh, yikes. Damn. Nine is the climax of the trilogy, so it's already a financial success, really. More so than a financial success, I hope it's like a creative success. The finance side of everything, I don't, you know, unless, that's what's really interesting to me, man. Like, people, I've talked to my buddy about this, like, people that are so entrenched in the world of, like, box office numbers and stuff like that, and whether or not something made such and such, and, like, people that say Avatar is the best movie ever because it's, like, one of the best international box office numbers ever. Me and my buddy are like, what? Why do you, like, do you have a stake in this? Why do you care that Avatar made the most money and therefore you think it's the best movie? Like, I don't understand it. Are you a shareholder in this endeavor? Do you stand to gain anything from Star Wars or Avatar or Harry Potter making a shitload of money? It's really interesting. What's your favorite type of pizza, Greedo? Winguni. I talked to my wife about this today, actually. I love really weird and funky pizzas, like from Mellow Mushroom. There's like a potato skin pizza. There's a sauteed mushroom pizza that I can't get enough of. There's, you know, I love buffalo chicken pizzas. But I just love traditional pizza. I like pepperoni pizza. That's my favorite. Just traditional pepperoni sausage pizza. I've never had a pizza that I dislike, though. But, you know, if I'm going to get one, I'll just go with, like, a Meat Lovers or something like that. But yeah. Dude. Yeah, there's a place called Mellow Mushroom down near us. I think they're starting to become... Well, I think they started... I don't know. They had them in Georgia. They have them in Tennessee. I really don't know their reach, but I think they're pretty much nationwide now, I believe. They have some really unique and interesting pizzas. One of them is a potato skin pizza, and it is like you're eating a potato skin... It's, I mean, but it's, you know, cheese, pizza crust and all that stuff. But they have, like, kind of shredded potatoes on it and sour cream, chives. It's really good. Really good. Really good. Also, it would be interesting to pattern it was back-to-back losses of investment for Star Wars. It's not about breaking records. A flop would mean Disney lost money. Not that whether or not 9 makes more than the last... Oh, I see what you're saying. I doubt, you know, I can't imagine Episode 9 is going to run into a lot of the production problems that Solo and even Rogue One had, you know. Which I kind of wish I saw the Lord and Miller cut of Solo, you know? I'm curious if I would have enjoyed it more. A little more loosey-goosey and a fun movie I think they would have made. I know a lot of people love Solo. It didn't really do much for me. And I'm very curious what the Lord and Miller version would have looked like. But yeah. Are you still thinking of coming to Celebration for a day, bud? I'd love to meet up. Star Wars Ramblings. I really don't know. I'm trying to... I really don't. If I end up doing that, it would probably be a last minute thing. Just like fly out for a weekend, you know. But yeah, I really don't know. At the moment, I'm probably leaning towards not. Just because that's around my daughter's birthday. We might be. Well. Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. But we might be doing something big soon. But yeah, I'll let you know. Absolutely. You'll be one of the first people to know. You will be the first people? You will be the first people? You will be the first person to know. I'll shoot you a DM if I end up going. Oh yeah, if anybody's going to Celebration, check out Star Wars Ramblings channel. He's been doing these kind of what would you describe him as, Andy? Like just kind of Chicago area, what to expect stuff. Oh. Ooh, Original Trilogy Daily. Thank you so much for the super chat and channel support, man. I greatly appreciate that. Hey, Greedo. Oh, shit. Hey, Greedo, once again, just curious. You know, I'm going to quit and just hang out with you guys for the next couple minutes. Hey, Greedo, once again, just curious. When was the last time you watched a Star Wars movie in your house? It was maybe... Well, you know what? I watched The Force Awakens 3 months ago or so. With my daughter was being super fussy, and I was like rocking her, and I was walking around the house, and then I like kind of propped her up on my chest, and I just wanted something kind of in the background, right, just to have on while she was crying, and I just turned on Force Awakens on my Amazon account, and she ended up starting to like watch it. She was watching it a little bit. So The Force Awakens was like 3 months ago, and then I ended up doing the same thing maybe like 2.5 months ago with The Last Jedi. So The Last Jedi is the last Star Wars movie I've watched in my house. Yeah, that was maybe like 2.5 months ago. But yeah, Original Trilogy, blah blah blah. Original Trilogy Daily. I appreciate that channel support, man. So hey, when is Solo coming out, man? Well, that'll be the next time I watch a Star Wars movie in my house. As much as I disliked it, I am one of those suckers who will buy any Star Wars movie. I don't, you know, because what? Every year you spend $20 and get a Blu-ray, or $30 and get a 4K Blu-ray. Okay, it's a part of the collection, you know. You just buy everything Star Wars. I literally have not bought anything Star Wars since I bought The Last Jedi Blu-ray. Oh, okay, August 20. Oh, September. Okay, September, August 25th, September 25th, September 14th, mid-September. So maybe these are different regions. Okay, August. Oh, what's up, Thad? August. Okay. But yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Man. So what is it? 4:04. Oh, nice. Okay, that was 1 hour and 1 minute. Nice. Disney show. There you go. All right, guys. I got to get going. But let's see. What do I got going on? I'm hoping, as of right now, I don't know if I'll be able to upload my Star Wars Science video tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I will try to get it up by Monday. If not Monday, I'll try Tuesday. Well, shit. Monday, I have a friend in town. Tuesday, I'm chit-chatting with Ken Knapsack for a few minutes. And I'll probably do a stream then. I don't know. Star Wars Science will be the next next video that I upload, I think. Unless some news comes out or some shit. But yeah. Alright, guys. I gotta get going. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, supporting the channel. Original Trilogy Daily, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Hugo, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Beck, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Avenging Archangel, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Star Wars Ramblings, Mr. Andy, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. And once again, if anybody is going to Celebration, check out Star Wars Ramblings channel, and he can, you know, I'm sure if you have any questions, he can help you out about the Chicago area. Andy, post something in there so everybody can click on your username and click that subscribe button. Avenging Archangel, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Jared Pearson, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Luke Fredericks, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Caretaker Wanted, thank you for the super chat and the channel support. Oh, nice. Martin Sweets from yesterday. Cool. All right, guys. All right. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Let me turn on a different song that's a little longer. Yeah, a little longer. A little longer. All right, guys. I'll probably do a stream tomorrow, just an hour. I might stream some Dark Forces. Why not? All right. Much love. Be nice to one another. Continue the philosophy of fuck 'em. Have fun, guys. Enjoy your weekend. See you. K26 coming in at the last second. Thank you so much for the super chat and the channel support, man. One last super chat. I appreciate that, man. What is that? What is your icon? Oh, it's a stick figure with green skin. All right, man. I appreciate that.
Fly casual.
One last super chat.
All right, Cade. I appreciate that, man. All right, time to go. Time to go. So.